team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Nice.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Fresno State's offense will have the football first. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's got him.
What's that, boy? We figured this out.
After the short gain. Let's take a second to talk about Fresno State. They reached a
Figuring
national
this
championship
out.
game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all off.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful for the quarterback. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling
Easy
left.
money. Easy
Got
money.
the first down himself. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
This quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
Working on the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Fresno State right back to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you take people off your roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's trying to get it in. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. To the air, it's St. Clair.
Oh, didn't say that,
baby. Knocked down back at the 13.
All right.
And I'll tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work. At least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Using his legs to buy some time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Dead center perfect. And with that, they bring it's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer. But one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Grabs it up to 25-inch stride. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll try the right side. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Finds his big tight end, and he's wrestled to the ground. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really...
Oh, he's got some space. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Off play action. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as his offense in business. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
NC State 7, Fresno State 3.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Fresno State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, it's always nice to get the first one out of the way. That's the first passing touchdown for the season in this offense, and they've got a lot of playmakers. Their quarterback is accurate, makes good decisions. You saw it on that play. That's the first, and it certainly won't be the last.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, that play-action fake, it just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
Trying play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. He makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Looking to throw, it's Davidson. Sets up the screen. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time and took it right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
One running back in the backfield.
Dang, dog, how you get blown up?
That is a big win for this
That's
defense,
terrible.
as they were right there as soon as he got the
Absolutely
ball.
fucking pathetic.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the
Dude,
defense.
what?
Breaking the tackle for a loss on first down.
Somebody done.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now facing a third and long. The play action fake. Buys a little extra time. The throw. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. Fresno State right back to the line.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll run play action. Fresno State hoping to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field possession.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rough third and goal coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it slips just inside that right upright. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Florida. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fresno State right back to the line. Might be changing the route. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Creates a little room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Floating away. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting it. Breaks into the open. And he'll be brought down. The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick up a first down.
Through it. Stop.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair.
Oh.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. Oh, what a cut! And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Bulldog! Fit it in the window for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point in the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down, get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Bunch formation for these receivers. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut the...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this defense has played so well. In this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch at the 45. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution. Moved right down the field and put it in the end zone.
That's a miss as an OC. He's coming to the sidelines like, listen, that's not a great throw. We got to take something off of it. But we also can't miss inside. So it's a tough dynamic when you're throwing that out route. But either way, quarterback, wide receiver, they have to do a better job being on the same page.
Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Motion from the back. to throw. It's St. Clair. Keeps looking downfield. Gets the first himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Fresno State right back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
It'll be third and long. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Davidson. He'll take the deep shot. Hauls it in down the sideline. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring.
Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, NC State. Great job by the back on the option. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Fresno State takes over the offense. Will go back to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Handoff to the lone back. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Fresno State right back to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Off the play fake. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Unleashes one. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And off to Jones. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Davidson. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers players like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Finds a tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. He's got it.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fires downfield. Complete to the left. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck it.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
That's caught. It's Allen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Fresno State right back to the line. Now the play fake. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Fresno State. A great catch and run for 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Davidson. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one up, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They boot it away. Takes it on the return. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to get outside.
Oh, damn, where's my block?
He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Here comes the heat.
Jesus fuck, dude.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Finds his back in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score. On to attempt the try. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Back to throw, it's Davidson. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to him, and keeping this offense on schedule.
Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Looking to throw at St. Clair. Takes a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller ends.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. NC State quick to the line.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Going over the top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Makes the catch. It's Balkinson.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
2nd down coming up. The give and tick, 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 tick. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Fresno State working from the red zone. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Steps away to find some room. He'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. He'll set up to throw. Dances away. Touchdown, Fresno State. And the route is on.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point. Game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. To the air, it's Davidson. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one has gone.